Voulez Van Dango series, Voulez Van Dango is actually a fierce, brave girl that loves to collect badges. But the discussion is Voulez Van Dango a tomboy? Hello there, I'm reading The Simpsons and Atomic Puppet Lover, and today I'll be discussing about is Voulez Van Dango a tomboy? So let's just begin with this topic and let's dive right in. So Voulez Van Dango is actually the younger sister of Dork Van Dango, who is the main character, and Fretta, who is the mother of Voulez and Dork. But the thing is, I wanted to go deep further into that question. Is Voulez Van Dango a tomboy? In my opinion, yes, Voulez Van Dango is actually a tomboy. Because of this, she actually has like a feisty attitude. She actually loves to collect badges and also loves unicorns. But even though she's half girly girl and half tomboyish, I would presumably consider Voulez Van Dango as a tomboy. So the question is, does Voulez save her brother in Dork Wants Candy? Fortunately, yes. When Voulez noticed that her brother Dork has been taken by a possessed Yoki, she suddenly thinks and realizes to save her brother in the nick of time. Fortunately, Yoki was back to normal and actually has a toothache. So in this episode, Voulez is actually an exterminator. Fortunately, Voulez knows her strength that well and she's able to save her brother Dork. So the quick question is, and it's another one, is who actually rescued Voulez? And which episode is it? Well, in this episode, when Voulez sees a bull which is very angry, the bull decided to attack her. Fortunately, Dork and Jet managed to rescue her. And this is the case why Voulez wins every trophy every time. But this is not the case. I wanted to go deep further on this episode of Dork is in charge. So, question is Voulez obsessed with unicorns? In this episode, Voulez is actually obsessed with unicorns, including her friends. So even though she's actually a Girl Scout, she normally thinks that way, that unicorns exist. Even though her brother Dork wanted to watch Jackie Growler, both of them fought with the remote. And suddenly Frita decided to let Voulez and her friends watch it. So apparently, this is the reason why Voulez was actually obsessed with unicorns. So fortunately, in this story and in this episode, I would just say Voulez is actually a tomboy. One, even though she is actually obsessed with unicorns, she's most obsessed with collecting badges in the adventure camp. And unfortunately for this, Voulez likes to wear anything green. But in Dork Can't Act, Voulez likes to act a lot, and she's a good actor. Even though she's a tomboy, she never ever gives up. She likes to win a lot, but even though Voulez can be a little snarky at her brother Dork, she still loves him to who he is. Okay, so people, that's all for this discussion about is Voulez Van Dango a tomboy, and I'll see you next time on more discussions coming your way.